Hey guys, welcome back to VBE TV. I'm still here with the lovely Melly Starz. So you're from Chicago.
Yes.
Came back to Chicago after Miami.
Yes.
So we're going to do a fun little Chicago quiz.
Oh, geez.
Because we're here in Chicago.
No. Oh, no.
So we're going to see how much you know.
I was like, she's going to do a Chicago quiz and I'm not going to know all of the things. And everybody's going to be like, you're not a real Chicagoan.
No, I want to be very clear. People's knowledge of Chicago does not justify whether or not they're from Chicago or Chicago people. You were born here. You were raised here for most of it.
Okay,
and
well.
that's okay.
I'm about to be embarrassed.
I also know a lot of useless shit about Chicago because my ex was a tour guide. However, don't be scared because I originally gave all of the other lovely interns the quiz and then I gave Ron the quiz and I have curated it and changed things so hopefully it's easier.
Okay, I like easier. Easier.
It should be easy to hard. However, when it gets to the middle towards the end, you might be like, that one was easy, that one wasn't. It's based on how I think it should be. So.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
We're going to jump into it. There's
I already
just 10
know.
questions.
I'm going to be made fun of so much on the way home. I already see it.
Oh, they're going to be screaming at you through the screen. All right, let's start with the first one. So starting off easy, what is our hockey team?
Oh, my God. The Bears? No.
The hockey team?
Not hockey. That's football. Okay,
yeah, that's
sorry.
Football?
What the fuck is hockey? No, what is hockey? Wait. No, the Blackhawks.
There you go.
I knew there was a B, and I was like, I know it's a B.
Yeah, they're all... Hey, get the claps. Good job. Yeah, it's the Blackhawks.
Yeah, because I just saw, like, I don't know where. I was like B.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Bs. We got the Blackhawks, the Bears, the Bulls, all of them.
It's all Bs, and I'm like, B. And then, like, that was the first thing that came to my brain. And I was like, no. Once I said it, I was like, wow, you're an idiot.
That's all right. It's the first question. You're nervous.
Yeah, no, super nervous. I'm more nervous for this than the interview.
This one should be even easier.
Jesus Christ.
What is the lake by us?
I'm scared to say anything now.
It's okay. It's what you think. Don't overthink any of this.
Because I'm like, I just want to say Lake Michigan.
It's Lake Michigan.
Okay, I feel like I'm wrong.
Do not overthink these. A lot of these are very simple.
They're not simple because clearly I got the first one, which is the easiest one, wrong.
This one, again, what is the difference between New York style and Chicago style pizza?
I've had both. Mm-hmm. Because I used to travel to New York.
New York's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's alright.
It's fun to travel.
It's alright. So, because my cousin gets on my case about this all the time. He's like, oh, because like deep dish is like what Chicago's known for, but he's like, that's not the real pizza. So, I'm scared to say anything.
Well, no, deep dish was what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I've never heard not the real pizza before.
Yeah.
Ron, did you want to jump in on this?
Technically, it's a stuffed pizza, right? That's like
stuffed pizza, Chicago?
It's Chicago style, yeah. Technically, that's what they call it. But
okay.
It's like deep dishes.
I was going to say, everyone I have met has said deep dish, and then New York is thin crust.
Yeah, no, New York is super thin crust.
Yeah. Do you have a preference between the two, deep dish or thin? I personally
depends on my mood. Like,
yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, hey, I want some deep dish. But then other times I'm like, yeah, I'll take the thin.
Yeah, personally, I'm a thin person just because I feel like there's just so much sauce on the thick. And I'm not like a huge sauce
That's
person.
what I'm saying. It's like a mood thing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in the mood for it.
Well, there you go. Look at that. You're going 4 for 4 right now.
No, I'm not. The first one, I would not count the first one unless you guys edit it out.
Well, no, we'll count it. You got there.
I got there eventually.
You got there.
Yeah.
Eventually. You took one guess that you clearly knew was wrong.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to count it.
Okay, I don't count it, but... Thanks.
All right. What ingredient or topping is not allowed on a Chicago dog?
Ketchup, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I literally got into a fight with my best friend about that. Oh my God. We came to like vacation and we went to Portillo's and he's like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, we're going to get a Chicago dog, blah, blah, blah. We get in line and he's like, can I just get a hot dog with ketchup? I was like, you want me to order a fucking hot dog with ketchup?
At Portillo's.
Downtown? I was like, please don't ever embarrass me like that again in your life. In your life.
For bonus points, do you want to try and say all the toppings on a Chicago dog?
Fuck no.
That's okay. Well, let's move on to the next one. There's so many.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to look them up. I was like, Jesus. Okay. So this is where they start getting a little bit harder, but I think you can suss out the questions.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So, this Chicago Zoo was originally a cemetery.
Oh, my gosh. I know this because you've told me this. But I don't remember
He's just shaking
this.
his head.
Because I'm literally like, the only zoo that I can think of is Brookfield. And I don't feel like that's right.
Mm-mm. There is a neighborhood in Chicago named after it. If you want a hint, I can give you one.
Yeah.
This place was named after a president.
Oh, that did not help me whatsoever.
His first name was Abraham.
Oh my God, the Lincoln Zoo?
The Lincoln Park Zoo.
Oh,
yes.
Jesus Christ.
It was originally a cemetery, but then Lincoln was assassinated. They rebranded it to the Lincoln Park Zoo, dug up the graves, moved the bodies. However, bodies just continued to resurface
Yeah.
for like a while.
Like, what dumbass decided to do that?
Yeah,
Like, that's- it's
people
just-
were weird back then, I guess.
What do they do with the bodies, though?
They would just like move it to another cemetery.
That's, what?
But there were a lot of unmarked graves there too, so like they just like obviously didn't know where all the bodies were, so it was a whole mess. Yeah.
That is the wildest shit ever.
And that's why they say Lincoln Park Zoo is very haunted.
Yeah, no shit.
Next question. People from all over the world came to Chicago in 1893 for this big event. The Ferris wheel was a very big hit.
Oh my gosh. I know this. I watched this recently too. Fucking Christ. The Chicago Fair?
Close.
No. It was. Oh my God. I know it. I see it in my brain.
People from all over the world.
I know.
came.
The Great Fair? No.
All over the world.
Fuck. I know. It's that I know, and I see it in my brain, and I just can't think of
Think
the
of
name.
what I'm saying. All over the world.
The World Fair.
The World
Jesus
Fair.
fuck.
There you go.
I'm gonna get so roasted.
Talking about the World's
Oh
Fair,
jeez.
what is Chicago's nickname?
The Windy City.
The Windy City. Do you know why it's called the Windy City? This is a little bonus point thing.
Aside from the wind?
Yeah, people think it's because of the wind, but that's not the reason.
No, there's like, well, I started reading. What was it? What did I start reading? I started reading a book about the history of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That's when like the windy. Okay, it was. I think it was like a political thing.
You're right. Yeah, it's because
But I don't remember-
politicians were blowing wind.
Yeah, I
They were
can't
saying
remember.
Chicago was the greatest place ever and all that.
Yeah,
So there you go.
which is how they kind of like manipulated to get the World Fair here.
Exactly.
Type thing. Yeah, I'm like, I remember this.
And that's why Chicago became number 3 biggest city, because everyone came because people were lying.
Yeah.
Who is an infamous Chicago gangster whose nickname was Scarface?
I want to say Al Pacino, but I feel like that's so wrong.
The actor?
Like yeah, I know. Like I'm thinking like Scarface. I'm like, and like I literally just associate Scarface with Al Pacino, and like I know.
I mean,
it's
the first
not
name's right.
Capone.
Al Capone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's when I'm like I associate Al Pacino, and then I'm like I'll get there eventually.
Yeah. He was originally, I had to like look this up. Originally, he was from New York, but when the Chicago outfit, like the Italian mob, became popular, they asked him to come down and kind of help them run it. So he came to Chicago.
Interesting. I think the problem is that like I'm speaking through my mind, like like I'm processing the question in my brain and I'm just saying the things that are in my brain instead of like holding off and giving you guys an answer. So I
Yeah.
sound extra stupid. That's
No.
what it is, guys. I'm processing.
We're doing a pop quiz right now. Everyone gets stressed out in pop quizzes.
Yeah, it's not the vibe.
You didn't have a chance to study.
No, I didn't know what it was. I knew
You
there was
know
a
what it was
quiz.
gonna be
I just didn't know
about.
what it was going to be about.
Exactly. It's okay. We're down to our last two.
Okay.
And you're doing so good.
No,
you
I'm
really
not.
are. You are.
I'm doing horrible.
You're doing so good.
I'm doing horrible.
So last two. What neighborhood should you go to in Chicago if you're looking for a good karaoke room?
What the fuck? That's so random. I don't know because I don't do karaoke. And like, so I don't really pay attention. But I feel like if this is a question, then like Chicago people should know this. And I clearly don't know this.
Well, it's a pretty popular neighborhood. I will say karaoke rooms are very popular around Asian communities.
Oh my gosh. Herb told me this and he wanted to go to this spot. And I'm kicking myself now. Oh my God. Because oh geez. Because I don't want to say Chinatown.
It is.
But it is, okay.
It is. Chinatown. At least that's what I would say. I go to a lot of karaoke rooms. I think they're very fun. And Chinatown always has the best spots.
Okay, yeah, because Herb wanted to go to karaoke. And then he told me all of these things. And I'm like, I think I'm in the right realm. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad.
And then last one,
Oh, jeez.
which these guys helped me come up with this last question. What's considered a rite of passage or a prank drink in Chicago?
You got me there. I turned 21 when I was in Miami.
It's Malort.
Oh, what?
Do you guys... So, from what I've gathered,
Do
I'm
you
not
know what
21.
this is?
I'm not 21, but from what I've... Yeah,
It's gross.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Apparently
Ugh.
it's super bitter.
Yeah.
I've heard... Someone said it tasted like gasoline. Another person said it tasted like...
Did you do this when
like
you were
battery
21?
acid.
Yes.
It's the aftertaste of it. It tastes terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
aftertaste.
stays forever too.
Yeah.
It's like you can't get rid of this. It's
Oh, absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah, so apparently
you
when...
have to try it. It's
No.
I was gonna say, so apparently
no.
people say it's a rite of passage, and whenever they have their family come up, they're like, "You gotta try Malort. It's the best thing that Chicago's made," and all this different kind of stuff to get them to drink it. And then
Oh,
it's
the
terrible.
gaslighting. The gaslighting.
Yeah.
Absolutely the fuck
the
not.
lies,
delicious.
destroying the
no,
trust between
literally.
family.
What the hell? The fact that you know this and you, like, what? This
The
is
fact
what
that
y'all
he
were-
knows this, but he hasn't tried it on you, says volumes.
I'm buying that nasty shit.
You're like, I'm not spending $20 on that.
Okay, good. Well, at least I know I'm never gonna try it.
Yeah, at least you know to like dodge it.
For sure. For sure. Glad I didn't turn 21 when I was out here. Jesus. Oh no.
You did very well. I know you're
No,
gonna say
I
no, you
didn't.
didn't. Yes, you did.
did not.
You did very, very well. You did amazing. So that's the end of our little segment. Thank
I
you so
hate
much
it
for
here.
being here.
I hate my life.
Well, that's okay. You're gonna get to leave right after this.
Yeah, but this is gonna go online and everybody's gonna roast me.
No, it's okay. I think people are relatively nice unless you show it to your family and then they decide to roast you.
I
He's
have
gonna roast you in the car.
completely. Then he's gonna get home, tell everybody, she did horrible. She said this and this and
Oh, I
this.
already know he's gonna say she said that the hockey team was the Bears.
That one. Hey, that's going in the family group chat tonight. Tonight. The whole town will know that one tonight.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna be walking down the street hiding my face. Like,
This has been BBE TV. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And as always, we'll have another segment for you next week. Bye bye.